Yeah. Um, Hello, everyone. You're all welcome to this evening conversation on the Women's Summit that is coming up tomorrow in King House and Boyle. It's tomorrow. We've been waiting for another 1 year to do this. It took us a year. This is our annual event that we do every year in September. This Women's Summit started in 2018, and for the first 2 years, it was face to face. And the last 2 years, due to COVID, it's been virtual. This year, we're back to face. So, tomorrow at 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., we'll be at the King House in Boyle, County Roscommon. Now, the King House is an historical center, so we're going to have a tour of the venue. We're going to have an opportunity to see exhibitors, meet different type of women in different faith, both business, fashion, community development, and different professionals coming together to celebrate us as women. So this evening, I have a guest with me, Audrey. Audrey is a fashion designer, as in she does that as something she's passionate about, and this is a skill she'll be showcasing to us tomorrow at the Women's Summit. So this evening, let's meet Audrey. How are you, Audrey?
Hello. Not great to be here and really excited to be talking about what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Thank you for having me.
You're looking gorgeous.
Thank
Um,
you. Well, it's
I'm
about
sure
fashion.
you're ready for
I'm ready.
tomorrow.
I'm ready.
We are welcome to this evening conversation about our Women's Summit, which is happening tomorrow in Boyd, County Roscommon at the King House. I don't know, have you found out about the King House? You know anything? Have you tried to search and see what the King House is all about?
I've just seen that it is actually a very cultural center. So I think there's going to be plenty for us to do when we're down there. It's
Yes,
not just going to be
hopefully
all
there's
about
going to be a tour. We get to see the different things in there. So that would be the first few hours while we're doing the exhibition to move around the whole place, get to explore it, and just get to see the things that is there. So before we go ahead, I'd like you to introduce yourself to the people out there that will be watching us, all the women's like ourselves, and men, young, old, that will have the opportunity to see what you have to tell us tonight. So tell us a little bit about you.
Thank you. So, yes, I'm Audrey O'Hanlon. I'm from the west of Ireland, so I'm very familiar with, Boyle and Roscommon and that side of our country and Ireland. So, for me, it's going to be like a trip home as such. And I'm hoping some of the people from Sligo are going to be joining us tomorrow as well, which would be lovely. So, but I've been living, working in Dublin for probably about 20 years now. My day job is a software engineer, and I lead a team of software engineers in a company called Yahoo. And then in my spare time, I'm working on building my brand. And my brand at the moment consists of photography and also the fashion as well. And the fashion is what I'm going to be showcasing tomorrow in King House.
Mm,
And then also the collaboration that you and I have done together. So I'm going
yeah,
to be showcasing that. And it's just a taster of what's going to be coming up further on in the year as well.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of a preview. This is a little bit of the collection. I won't be wearing it quite in this way, which I'll explain more
Later.
later. Exactly what to go on. So yeah,
Yeah, as we go on in the conversation, it's good to have you this evening. It's good to be talking to you. You mentioned something there, uh, collaboration, and the
yes.
whole idea of this women summit for myself. I was saying something previously there that the idea of the women summit started in 2018,
Hmm.
and that was the first time we did it. We've been so it became an annual event, and this is done every September of the year.
Hmm.
So we do it around the same dates, 2024, 22. It's always towards the end, the last week in September that we normally run the program. And the idea of collaboration, coming together, bringing women together to be able to collaborate, form a form of collaboration, showcase our skills, our professions. You know, if you're a speaker, it's a platform for you to be able to be seen and to engage with other women and to bring in our businesses. What are the role we play in the community? So we have started this collaboration for a while now, and I'm enjoying it. I'm
Yes.
enjoying it because there's a lot of openness with you.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
And
you.
that is it. You have to give credit to where credit belongs to. And the theme for the Women's Summit is about building our network. So the idea is that as a woman, in order for us to flourish in anything we do, we need to build our network outside the normal things that we normally know. And so to be able to do that, that is what this all summit is about. Meeting other women in that has the same passion like yourself or that has the same drill for life, and we
Mhm.
can network together and flourish. So the collaboration is about bringing the Afro-Irish kind of elements, the African Western clothing, uh,
Yes,
an opportunity to integrate, Western material, use it with an African fabric. And this is what you've done, which is
exactly.
so interesting. So tell us about this experience of you using African fabrics with Western fabrics, forming an infusion of that kind
Yeah.
of collection
That's
together.
exactly it. That's exactly it. So the collection is called A Touch of Africa, and that's exactly it. It's a fusion of my designs and using the African materials, which are just amazing. But can I just come back to the networking as well? This
Yes,
all started because you reached out to me and
yeah,
how important those connections are, because I never would have dreamed that I would even do something like this
yeah,
if we hadn't made that connection. So this is
yeah,
just amazing. But yeah, so first of all, that once I looked at the African designs themselves, like I mean, if you look on the internet, if you search, if you use Google, if you use Pinterest, search and look at African designs. They
yeah,
are absolutely amazing. So I was so excited to do this because it was out of my comfort zone. And I always believe that if you do something out of your comfort zone, something amazing will come out of it because
exactly.
you need to
Yeah,
stretch yourself and your skill set in what you can do. And of course, when you look at different ways of combining fabrics and patterns and design, you can come up with something really different and unusual. And
yeah.
that's kind of what I like about it. So
Mhm. And that's something that is interesting. That's what we are hoping that we will be able to showcase this
mhm,
month to the people that will have the opportunity to see, and we're going to make it virtual as well, to get other people as well to have the privilege of seeing what is possible if you open your mind to the possibility of exploring all the fabric outside your comfort zone and what you can do with that.
exactly.
Um,
So
you
at
know, go
yeah,
ahead. Yeah,
I'll just say, yeah, my experience then has just been, I was so excited and I've enjoyed it so much.
yeah,
Um, and it's been challenging and it's been brilliant. And I've come up with things that, sometimes designs will pop in your head and it's easy. And sometimes there's a bit more of a struggle with the creative process. So I think
yeah.
I found all of that with even just
With this, we're using the fabric.
yeah,
I know apart from doing the design, I know you also do your artistic drawing yourself. You do the
mhm,
sketches and everything.
yes.
So, do you want to show us one of those collections? And
Yeah.
just talk us through the experience you have with making that.
So wait till we see. Okay, I'll show you a little bit of
No,
this.
yeah, go ahead.
So this is
I'm excited as well because I'm seeing that for the first time
you're
as
seeing
well.
this one for the first time. Okay. I love this fabric. This is one of
Wow.
the Ankara fabrics.
Yeah.
And the pattern is just, I mean, look at that, right?
You can move it into
That,
the camera a little
yeah.
bit.
Can you
Yeah,
see it?
yeah, yeah. We can
That
see it. Yeah,
that is
beautiful.
it's absolutely stunning. So for me, when I seen this African design, I was thinking, okay, this really reminds me of the 60s and like those
Wow.
micro minis that
Yeah.
remember from the 60s.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I like get my inspiration from all sorts of places. And then I know that pink is huge this season with Valentino. His entire collection was in pink.
Wow.
I absolutely love this color. So I put, and I won't show the whole thing because tomorrow's going to
I
be
understand.
really
Yeah,
fun.
because if you want to see it, you have to be there tomorrow
You
to
have to be
see
there. And the pink, I work a lot with tulle. As we were talking about mixing
it.
the African
Mixing. Yeah.
with the kind of fabrics that I use.
Yeah.
So this is the pink tulle that I've put on the back. Now the train is extraordinarily long. It's a
Wow.
little proper. And I kind of took inspiration from, yes, the micro minis of the 60s, the pink Valentino of this year, and also a dress that Jennifer Lopez had on her
Wow.
wore on the red carpet. So it was kind of a mix.
It's kind of a mix. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mix. So yeah, I love
And
that.
do you know what I really loved about that dress when somebody's putting it on? I'm looking at the way the cutting, the way you cut the back of the dress to be able
Yes,
to have that circle, to be able to keep that
yes.
circle at the back of the dress.
No, this
That's
is
just
the front. This
beautiful.
is the
Yeah,
front. Sorry.
that's the front, but that really speaks
Yeah,
so well when you put it on. It has everything there. Okay, that would be the back. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So the back
Yeah.
is this huge pink train,
Yeah.
which is just amazing. It's absolutely
Mhm.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's that one. Would you like me to show more, or will
Yeah,
you?
but before you show more,
Yeah,
so you were talking about some of the challenges that you really did experience during the process of putting the clothes together.
yeah. So
Um, and we're planning to do something beautiful for the African History Month in November, whereby
yes,
you have an opportunity to do more and to
yes,
showcase more.
yes.
So what do you think you've learned in this process? This
Oh
this,
wow.
this is a pilot project. We say this is
This
a
was
pilot
like
project.
a crash course in design. I mean, honestly, I was so blown away by the way the African women are dressing. I'm like, we're like, do we even know what we're doing sometimes? And I'm just like, I think sometimes like Irish people can be so conservative and
Yeah,
afraid. And you don't, we're very shy about dressing up or showing off. And I just seen such a zeal and a joy for life in the
yeah.
colors and in the prints of the materials that you can't
Wow.
but feel happy when like, if you put on that pink
Yeah.
outfit, you're not going to be depressed because,
No,
you know,
your
it's
life is full of color already.
it's
And
a happy, and there's such happy materials, such happy, joyful prints. And what I learned was just, be more, don't afraid to be more daring
yeah,
in what you're doing, in how you put your designs together. And then trying to think of looking at what's already been done, but then trying to put a new spin on it.
a new
So
spin on it.
yeah,
Yeah, a new spin on it. Yeah, it
yeah.
would be great if you want to show us something else that you've made before, and
Okay.
if you want to make a comparison, or if you want to show us
Ah,
any of the
what I've
other.
made before. I didn't bring those down. They
Yeah,
would have
just
been
show us whatever you have there beside you that you would like us to see.
okay. Will I show a bit of your dress, or
That's fine. You're designing my dress, so let me come into this. I'm
oh,
going to
yeah,
be wearing that tomorrow, so I'm going to get all dressed up for that tomorrow. So don't worry. And I'm so much excited about putting it. I love the color anyway, so that's
no,
beautiful. Yeah, there's also pink in that, so that is still like a trend of collection with the pink. There's still
with
a
the
pink
pink.
in
The
this dress
pink
as
is like
well.
a huge color this season. So this is just a little bit. Now I used stretchy fabric with this one. Um, because one of the challenges of working with the African fabrics is they're quite stiff.
Yeah.
And if you are making something for someone, you have to be very precise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because there's no give, there's no stretch,
Mm-mm.
there's no,
No,
so
no.
this one is
There's
lovely.
no stretch with it. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no stretch with it. So I mixed this one with the stretchy fabric to kind of, give it that lovely, comfortable feel. And then
Exactly.
the
A
drama,
puffy.
because we want
Yeah,
the drama.
drama.
We want the drama and joy. It's
Joy.
joy. It's a joyful dress.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And
I'm
you
excited.
you know what is beautiful about the dress, which I loved when I tried it on, was that the way I'm a big girl and I'm a woman with
You're a
tummy.
beautiful woman. Yes.
I'm
You're
a
all woman, all woman.
plump woman with a tummy. And I
None of us
still
like
want,
our tummies.
yeah, I want to still dress and look sexy and gorgeous,
Yeah,
and still be able to carry that beauty that is inside of me, to show.
exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. So the dress was able to, it was like as if it molds my body, it
Yes.
molds it, and it just covers all those places that, as women, we always have something we want to cover.
Always.
And I didn't
Always.
have to go for a surgery to cover that up. The dress did that for me. The dress, it was like as if it was structured basically on my body. So
Look,
it's lovely.
women, we're all the same. We're all insecure about areas. We all say, look over here, don't look over here.
Don't
Look
look
over
over
here.
here.
This bit's good. Look over here. We're
Yeah.
all the same.
So
We're all the
look at
same.
the good one.
Look at the yeah, and look, we're all the
So
same.
no, it's going to be interesting tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it.
Really
Now I'm
excited.
excited about, dressing up. Women, we normally love to dress up. We're always
But
looking up to that day that you're
it's
going to make your hair and dressed up.
yeah, it's a joy for life.
Yeah.
And it's a way for us to express ourselves and feel good
Mm-hmm.
and meet each other and connect. So
And
it's
connect.
amazing.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. And connect and just be joyful, because there's so much going on in the world already.
Exactly.
And you
Yeah.
need something to keep you joyful.
Yeah.
So
And
let's
that's
talk
the thing.
about women. Lee. We've talked about your what you do in a normal day.
Mhm.
Nobody will see you and think you're a software woman.
No, no, they don't. And like I don't obviously, if I went into my job like this, I would be arrested. So like, they'd be carrying me out of the building. The security guard would be like,
No,
get
I
her out.
think they will be like, is this Audrey? Like, Audrey is not at work today.
Yeah. So I obviously in my job as an engineer, it's on the computer all day, sitting down all day at a desk. I don't get to express myself like this
Yeah,
often.
yeah, yeah.
So it's lovely to be able to do that.
So
And
it's
also,
always a privilege when you have the opportunity to do that.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
And that's why I think for me, I just want to self-actualize more in my life. There are we're complex people. We have loads of different parts of ourselves. So
Mhm.
the working mom, yes, and obviously I want this to be a business, but I want to self-actualize in all that I can do
Yeah,
creatively as well.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's something that I don't get the opportunity to do in my job. So
Mhm.
that's why I'm just so passionate about this and I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, yeah,
And it gives me so much to share with other
yeah,
people. And
yeah.
I've made amazing connections out of it.
Oh,
It's just
wow,
been so positive.
wow,
So
wow.
positive.
And from what you're saying there, that brings out the most positive part of you. That brings that woman part of you, because you have the opportunity to express that self, to be a woman.
Yes,
And what are the qualities that we have as a woman? We're passionate. We're women with hearts. We're loving women. We're caring. We're considerate. There's so many things about us as
yes,
women, and sometimes your passion is the only platform that gives you that opportunity to be able to showcase those kind of,
yes,
to demonstrate that to the world, to say, this is me, this is who I am. So it's
yeah,
exciting and it's interesting when we have the opportunity to be able to do that. And I say for myself, I have my normal day work that I do, but
yes,
when I'm involved in community activities, that is my hobby. That is something that gives me so much. That is my when I'm in my elements, my place
yeah,
of comfort, that I
exactly.
feel much at home with. So let's briefly talk. We've talked about your passion. We've talked about the things you do. We talk about what is going to happen tomorrow. It's all about showcasing the skills and talents of different
Mhm.
women from different backgrounds. What do you think it is about us as women? The ideas of women net. The theme of this project is about building our network.
Yes.
So, what advice will you give to women out there? What is the best way
You know what?
you can do
I
that?
was terrified of social media and the whole social thing for years. Um, and on my Facebook, I had hardly any connections. I didn't post much. I was very private, and I was afraid of that. I was almost kind of fearful of the whole putting things out there.
Yeah.
And I see now the other side of that, where I've made so many connections through social connecting. Facebook, Instagram, all of use them to your advantage. You can meet so many amazing people, and if you don't want them, you just block. you
Yeah.
know
So I used to say to people, I said, to be so I'm not on Facebook, I'm not on that. I said it's always about how you use it.
it's
How
how
do
you
you,
use it.
yeah, it's up to you. How do you want to
Yes.
use it? Do you want to use it as a gossip platform? Fine.
Right.
Do you want to use the platform as a place whereby you bring down other women,
Oh,
or do you want to use your platform to motivate other women in
right.
your circle, in your network? Do you want to use your social platform, because the Facebook is a social platform, Instagram is a social platform?
Yes.
What do you want to use it for? To inspire yourself, to
Mhm.
inspire other women around you, to inspire the world, to inspire mothers, fathers, and young ones. Is that what you want to do? If that is your focus, that's all you should do. And if anybody comes onto your platform that you feel, just like you said, is their own views does not align with what you want to use your
Right.
social platform, take
Right.
them off. Simple. Don't engage them. Just take them
Exactly.
off.
Take them off.
Simple. You
Um,
know.
but yeah, I mean, it's done so much for me. I've met so many connections through social, and yeah, so use it to your advantage, and
It's
network.
network with it. Yeah, that is the only platform you can use to network with people all around the world.
Yeah,
Today, when we had the conversation in the afternoon, I was talking to someone in Kenya. I was talking to another woman in Belfast, which is UK. So I was all over. Today, I've been all around the world. I've been to UK. I've been to
amazing.
Kenya. I'm back in Ireland with you, talking and chatting.
Yeah,
And that is what social media does for us. To That is how it
absolutely.
allows us to build our network. It
Hmm.
allows you to go outside, so you're not limited to where you're living. And that
Yeah.
is a good point for you to bring up. And I'm hoping that even if that is the only message we can get across to people with regard to today's women's summit, which is coming up tomorrow. Today is the first day. Normally our first day we use it virtually to talk to people, just to be able to integrate the two system. So
Mhm.
now that we have the opportunity to use a virtual platform, and then to meet face to face. So tomorrow we're going to be meeting face to face, and most of us that were meeting there tomorrow would have met on the social media platform.
Mhm.
And
Yes,
it's strength. So our meeting face to face is to strengthen that network. You know,
absolutely,
to strengthen
absolutely.
our stuff together.
Hmm.
So, what would be your take home today to women out there that will have the privilege to see your face, the privilege to hear your voice, to the privilege to share from your experience and your passion? What would be your message to them?
Network, please come to see us in Boyle tomorrow if you're around. And keep an eye on everything that we're doing, and on the collaboration that we're doing together as well, because there's more to come with the fashion collab that we've done. And just don't be afraid to reach out and connect with other women, because most of your opportunities are going to come through 98% of them are going to come through your network and the
Yeah,
connections and the women that you're going to meet.
yeah,
And there are other people out there trying to do things as well, and positive people who will support and encourage each other. So
yeah.
that's what we're here for.
Thank you very much for that. And that is the truth,
Yeah.
positive people. So, to everyone out there that has the opportunity to listen to us this evening, I'm so grateful to have Audrey with us this evening, talking and chatting. And, the message she's giving out to us there is that let's come together, let's network together. Don't be afraid, don't isolate yourself. Don't be afraid to be on a social media platform. It's an opportunity, it's a platform that we can use to build our network together. As women, there's so many positive women doing the same thing like yourself, looking for someone to reach out to. and that you can reach out to them and you can join them and collaborate together. Myself and Audrey, we're collaborating together on creating an African infusion fashion collections, a touch of Africa. You need to come and see this tomorrow uh, in Boyle. If you're living close to Boyle, if you're in Sligo, if you want to travel all the way from Dublin, come down to to Boyle. King House in Boyle is an historical center. It's an opportunity for you to see the town of Boyle itself, and to come and meet other women like yourself doing great and beautiful things like yourself. So from me and Audrey, we're going to say a big good night to you all. We're looking forward to seeing you guys at 3 p.m. tomorrow. If you need any more information, you can go onto our social media platform, Afro Diaspora Center. You can comment on this video live. And just to say that right now, people are watching us on Facebook page, our Facebook page. We are having people watching us on YouTube and on our Twitter page. So we're live on social media platform. So if you want to get any information, just drop your message into us, and we will be happy to facilitate and answer all your questions. So for myself, I'll say good night, and you?
Good night. Hopefully see you tomorrow.
Hopefully we get to see you all guys tomorrow joining us. So as we go, you can just enjoy the music that we're going to. And the music says talks about self-made women. So you can go and search it and see. So that's what the music is all about.